Hi, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. So metabolic conditioning today. Today is phase 4, week 6 of this phase. There will actually be 2 additional phases just to carry us to the end of June, since we have a new schedule starting in July with a different class. All right. So for today is upper push, lower pull. So for class, you will need some dumbbells of light and medium, and if heavy, if you got it. All right, so we're gonna start off on the mat. And let's start off just stretching out just a little bit. So doing the child's pose, hands overhead, sitting back onto those heels. And then I want you to go into your Sphinx pose, which is you on your belly, but you could either be on your elbows, just stretching out your core. Otherwise, if you want, you can push through your hands and really get a good stretch. Nice job. All right, so next one that we're going to do is that we're going to, I've got to figure it out today. All right, so we're going to do global bridge. So the global bridge is that crab walk position. So we're turned around and we're going to face up or look towards the ceiling, but I want your knee or your feet underneath your knees, hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to drive the hip up, squeezing through the glutes, back down, back up, back down, and up, go. So we were just doing a little light stretch. We're prepping the body in the sense of prepping the core. Nice job, keep going. Driving that hip up, squeezing through the glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to have you turn it over and we're going to go into a plank, a pillar bridge. All right. So whether you're on your knees or you're on your feet, make sure that your hands are directly underneath your shoulders and keeping that body straight. Ready? Up. So we'll go back to the global bridge for one more. We'll do one more pillar bridge after that, and then we'll move on. Great job. Keep that belly button drawn in towards the spine. You've got this. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Turn it over. Going back to that global bridge. So again, working through the glutes and the low back. Ready? Go. Nice job. Keep going. Pressing that hip up, getting that hip to be level and pretty much be parallel with the floor. So again, tabletop. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back to that pillar bridge. One last and final time. Again, either on your knees or on your feet. And again, making sure that the hands are directly underneath the shoulders and we're keeping that core engaged. Ready? Up. Great job. Keeping your head in line with your shoulders or in line with your body. Keeping that body straight from shoulder, hip to knee or heel. Breathing. You got this. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. All right, so we're gonna stay down. We're gonna stay on our knees, and we're gonna do some of our stretches. All right, so I want your left leg to be extended in front of you, but you are taking a knee, which would be the right knee, and I want you to reach for your toe with your left hand, and my right hand is just kind of balancing myself so that way I don't fall towards the wall. So just feeling that stretch through the back of the leg. Nice job. All right, and now let's switch and do the other side. So extending that right leg. And again, taking a knee with the left. I'm going to reach for my toe with my right hand or my ankle, and then my left hand is going to be down on the floor. Excellent job. All right, the next one that we're going to do is our pigeon stretch. So it's where one leg, so I have my right leg, but maybe your left. So you're going to put that right leg in front of you. It's at 90 degrees in front of you, and the other leg is behind. And if you want, you can be on your hands. It is a little easier versus if you were to lean. Well, if you lean down, you're going to feel that stretch a lot more through the glutes on that right side. But again, if you're on your hands, you may feel that stretch a little more in this left hip flexor, so that leg that's extended. All right, let's switch and do the other side. So my left leg is going to be in front of me at 90 degrees. And I'm going to be supporting myself with my hands. And again, I'm going to feel the stretch more in that right hip flexor. So it's where that hip bends if you were sitting in a chair. But again, if I come down to my elbow, I'm going to feel that stretch more, this time through that left glute. Both stretches are really nice to do. You feel it a little differently for sure. All right, so let's come out of that one. All right, so the next one that we're going to do is downward dog. All right, so this is that upside down kind of mountain position. And so pretty much it's stretching out the calves, stretching out the back. And if it helps you to take off some of that tension on the back of the calf, do a little mini stair stepper with your feet. Nice job. All right. Okay, one last and final one, and then we're going to move on to ESD. All right. So this is this back scratcher. So it's where my right hand is going to be on the upper part of my back. My left hand is going to come up behind, and we're just trying to get those middle fingers to touch. And just holding it there. And then we'll do the other side. So left hand flat on your upper back. That right hand is going to come up from the bottom. And again, trying to get your middle fingers to touch. So if I turn around, it should look like that. All right, nice job. Okay, let's get a drink of water really quick. And we'll move it into the ESD portion. think it was a mistake to open my window. It's a lot more humid in here now. All right, so we're gonna start off on the ground and we're going to go into plank jacks. So again, more planks or more pillar bridge sorts of holds. All right, so plank jack, you can step out to the side one leg at a time. Otherwise, you could jump. If you actually were on a tile floor, you could actually slide your feet against the floor that way too. All right, ready, set, go. The jumping with the feet is a little more in the sense of a cardiovascular element versus if you were sliding your feet, like I had suggested, if you had a tile floor or a hardwood floor. You could do this on carpet. You just want to make sure you maybe use like paper plates or a plastic bag. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, so the next one that we're going to do is the frog jump. All right, so again, still on this same, on our hands, facing down, and this time we're going to jump in, jump out, in, and out. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, if you want, you can step in, out, out. If you prefer, again, holding that pillar bridge position can be a little taxing, especially on those arms and the upper body, and of course the core. Nice job. We're going to take this one step further. The next round, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right. So I want you to stand up. Just do it carefully when you do, since your head was below your heart. Next one we're going to do is scissor jump or scissor kicks. So standing, feet are a little wider and apart, straight leg, and just alternating feet. Ready? Go. Great job keeping that core engaged. It doesn't have to be a big scissor. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. All right. So we're going to take that one step further, but we're going to go back down to the floor and we're going to go back to the plank jack. All right. So totally up to you what you choose. All right, ready, set, go. So keeping that core engaged. If you feel like the plank jack starts to become too much, again, step and touch is an option. You could also do this on your elbows if you prefer. If you feel like it's a little too much, support for those arms, especially when your triceps are involved. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, so frogger. So the frog jump this time. So what we could do is we could take a bigger step towards the hand with the foot, bring the other foot up, bring that foot back, bring the other foot back. All right, so step a little bigger, up, up, back, back. All right, ready, set, go. So being a little quicker about it, you can alternate feet if you prefer. If you felt like you were really good at this, you can really hop it up and then hop it back. You can just give it a shot if you want. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, so we're gonna stand up. Again, be careful when you do. Since your head was about level with your heart, don't want you to get dizzy. All right, back to this scissor kick. This time, we're going to add the hands, which is gonna make it like a skier. Ready, set, go. Nice job. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. One last and final one. I hope everyone is doing well. Okay. One last and final plank jack for this round. Get ready. Again, remember option, you could also do it on your elbow if you're tired of having to support yourself. All right, ready, set, go. Nice job, come on. Keeping that core engaged. Again, remember you could go to step, step. So step out, out, in. If you slow it down, it's fine. As long as you keep trying and keeping that body straight. 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay, let's child's pose really quick before we go into the frog one. All right, so frog one. Option 1, you could jump into it, so jumping your feet into the center. Otherwise, you could take a big step in towards your hands. So in, or one foot up, other foot up, and back. Ready, set, go. And again, if you are feeling brave and feeling like you can always jump up a little bigger. Again, depending on how you feel. The flexibility of those hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, nice job. Okay, so standing up. Again, take your time, refocus. All right, one last skier. Ready, set, go. So last one for this round. Nice job, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay, drink of water. Catch your breath. All right, so we're gonna sit on the ground. Pretty much a majority of these exercises for the strength portion are on the ground. See how we're doing for time. All right, so grab your dumbbells. So grab your medium ones. I want you to press, so feet flat on the floor. Press the hip up. Your hands are going to face each other. We're gonna bring it down by our side at 90, and we're gonna push up. Ready, set, go. Nice job. So again, elbows come down by your side, push straight up. Excellent, keep that hip up. So we're doing a decline press. So we're working the chest, and by bringing the elbows down by our side, it's a little less of the shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Putting those dumbbells down. That next one we are going to do is going to be a hamstring walkout. All right. So again, same sort of thing with that decline press. So hip up. We're going to walk the feet out, small little tiny steps, walk it back in, all while keeping that hip up. Ready? Go. Nice job. So walking it in, walking it out, keeping that hip up. Small little baby steps. So when those feet are extended, your hip is still floating off the ground. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. Next one that we're going to do is we're going to go back to that chest press. This time we're going to keep the hip down, still lying on our back. Same inside press. So elbows come down to the side and back up. Ready? Go. So same medium weight. If you find yourself breathing too hard still, just make sure you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Great job, come on. So again, still feeling it through the chest, not so much with the shoulder, especially if there were any shoulder injuries. This one's pretty safe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, so the next one that we're going to do is our hip press. All right, so feet, again, flat on the ground, pushing that hip up and down. Sorry. All right, so with your feet, make sure that this time they're not close to your glutes. They're a little farther away. All right, ready, set, go. Nice job, everyone. Keep it up. So squeezing through your glutes as you press the hip up and then move the hip back down to the floor. Sorry, I felt like I had something in my throat. Caught me off guard. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So now we're going to just sit up a little bit. So option 1, if you have a wall, I just want you to lean back towards the wall, but not back all the way up against it. Otherwise, if you have a chair or something that is not going to move on you a lot, it's pretty much that we're going to do a chest press at an incline. All right. So it's not necessarily shoulder. All right. So arms at 90, push the weight up, back down. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Now, if you had a stability ball, if you have access to one within your home gym, you can lean that up against the wall, lean against that, and it will feel a little more comfortable than the wall itself. So again, I'm just kind of leaning back slightly. If I was all the way up against the wall, my upper body would look a little taller. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So again, if I had scooted myself all the way back, notice the difference in my upper body, then that would be more of a shoulder press. All right. Okay, so back down to the floor. This time, if you need to grab a lighter weight, or maybe you use one dumbbell instead, we're going to do tricep extension, lying down. So we're bending from the elbow, bringing that weight towards our head, and then extending the arm straight up towards the ceiling. Ready? Go. So it's the last one for this round, and then we're going to move on to round 2. So again, bending from the elbow, keeping those elbows and arms, whether they're extended or bent, but just straight up towards the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, so grab yourself a drink of water really quick. All right, round 2. All right, so we're going to go back to that decline. So it's all about chest and hamstrings today, a little bit of glutes. All right, so with your decline press, remember hip is going to be up off the floor. This time, if you want to make it interesting, feet together, knees together, as it narrows your balance or your foundation and test your balance. All right, so elbows in, push up, elbows in, push up. Ready? Go. Keep that hip up. Squeeze through your glutes, just engaging your low back, or also feeling it in your low back. You got this, come on. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, dumbbells down. Dumbbells down. All right, next one is that hamstring walkout. All right. Okay, so remember, press the hip up. Then remember, taking small little steps out with your feet, and then back in and back out. Ready? Go. Nice job. Come on. So if you feel like it's a little bit of a challenge, walk your feet out, set your hip down, put your feet back to that starting position and press your hip up, and walk your feet back out again and repeat. Just to make it a little easier. Otherwise, you could do the original one of walking those feet in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, so putting that hip down on the floor, just relaxing. We're going to go back to the chest press with the elbows by our side. And this one is just us lying down. Ready, set, go. So elbows down by our side, push up. Excellent job. Come on. If you need to switch to a lighter weight, or if you need a heavier weight, maybe you're trying to challenge yourself. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, so we're going to go back to that hip press. So remember, this time your feet are farther away from your backside. You're pushing the hip up and feeling it through the back of the leg. Now, if you want to make it interesting, put a dumbbell right on that bend of your hip and just hold that dumbbell there. Ready? Go. Pushing equally through your feet. Feeling it through the back of that upper leg. Nice job. Keep it up. So just to remind you that that next exercise coming up is that incline press, where you're either up against a wall or your stability ball or some sort of object that is not going to get away from you. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. So we're going to sit up for a moment. I'm going to lean myself just a little bit towards the wall. So think 45 degrees. So not completely flat, but not all the way up. All right. Ready, set, go. Now, if it is a little bit of a challenge with this incline press and those elbows out by your side, you could bring it in just like we did with the first 2 chest exercises. Works a little of that upper chest. You do get a little bit of the shoulder with this particular one, especially with your elbows in front. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So we're going to lie back down to the floor. This is that tricep exercise coming up next. So again, either one dumbbell or your lighter ones. So I'll show you with one dumbbell this time. All right. So my hands are grabbing the ends of my dumbbell. I'm going to do the same exact motion. 90-degree bend in the arm. Straighten at the top. Ready? Go. Great job. Keep it up. So again, either 2 lighter dumbbells or maybe 1 heavier dumbbell, and you're just grabbing the ends like I am and just straightening the arm at the top all the way up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, get a drink of water really quick. We've got one last and final round. All right, get ready. So back to lying on our back this time. So lying on our back, hips straight up in the air. All right. So decline press. Ready, set, go. Now, if you want to make it interesting, as you press up, you rotate to where the wrists are facing out or your hip palms are facing away from you. And then back to elbows by your side. Push up, twist the wrist. So again, at the bottom, your hands face each other. At the top, they turn away. Great job. Keep pressing that hip up. Remember, last round right here. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, put those dumbbells down. We're going to go to that hamstring walkout. So option 1, remember, walk it out. When you get to all the way out, set your hip down, reset your feet towards your backside and push up and repeat. Otherwise, just walk it out. Ready? Go. So remember, small little baby steps. If you take too big of a step, it gets a little kind of awkward. Sometimes you may find yourself doing that. Just reset, think about it. Keep that hip up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. If you want, you can just let your feet or your legs just hang straight. It's fine. So the next one is that inside press, and the whole body is flat. So again, elbows by your side, push up. If you want to add that little twist of the wrist where the hands face out, you can. Ready, set, go. Fantastic job, everyone. After this, we have 3 final exercises, and then we will stretch. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Set those dumbbells down for a brief moment. So that hip press is next. So remember, your feet are farther away from your backside. If they were closer to your backside, that would be the bridge that works your low back, but we are working the hamstrings. So feet far away. Feet together, knees together. If you want to make it harder, press that or place that dumbbell on your hip. Ready, go. If you want to make it more challenging, you can place 2 dumbbells on your hip. Just hold them there. Pushing equally through your feet, making sure that we're not feeling like our hip is shifting. So just straight up and down. Not wavering to the right, not meandering to the left. Just moving it up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So one last and final incline press. We're going to turn it around. We're going to lean up against that wall. Remember, not all the way back, but not all the way up against the wall. All right, option 1, elbows in front, doing the inside press that way. Otherwise, elbows out by the side. Ready, go. Again, if you have your stability ball, just place it up against the wall, lean against that. If you have a chair or a TV stand, you could lean again, lean the chair against the wall and then lean against that, just so it doesn't slide away from you. Nice job. So we have one last and final exercise after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right. So lying on our back. And remember, this is that tricep extension. All right. Either 1 dumbbell or 2. Ready, set, go. Great job, everyone. Remember, bending 90 degrees at the elbow. Extend all the way up. If the arms are getting tired, do 1 arm at a time. If you have 2 dumbbells, if you have 1, doesn't really work that way. You just got to keep going. You got this. Come on. Push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're finished. Nice job. All right, so put those dumbbells down. If you want, get a drink of water, which I will do really quick. All right. So sitting up onto your bottom with your legs out in front of you, reaching for your mid calf, your ankle, or your toe, feeling that stretch through the back of the legs. Nice job. All right, so let's bring it in for butterfly stretch. So bottoms of your feet are touching. Your knees are out by your side, thinking of a butterfly. So just grabbing, leaning slightly forward, feeling that stretch through the inner thigh. Nice job. All right. So we're going to do this stretch where we act like we're bathing ourselves in the sun. Our hands are going to be behind us and just opening through that chest. So shoulders back. Nice job. A couple more stretches just really quick before we begin our day. Lie on your back, cross your left ankle over your right knee, reach your left hand through the hole, and then wrap that right hand around the back of the right leg. So think figure 4, but you're lying on your back. We're just stretching out that backside. All right, let's go other side. So right ankle crosses over left knee, reach that right hand through the hole, grab that left hand around to meet up with that right hand. Again, figure 4 stretch, feeling that stretch through your glutes. One last and final stretch, just roll yourself up. And we'll come onto our knees just really quick and just do a quick tricep stretch. So left elbow up in the air, left hand on your back. Nice job. One last and final one. Excellent. All right, so again, as a reminder that we are going to finish out the end of this month, so there will be a week 7 and a week 8. So this phase will continue before we start the new string of classes in July. All right, have a great day. Have a great weekend. Bye, everyone.